Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
That's not true. So is this the guy who's qualified to make decisions about the most powerful military in the world, who clearly does not know anything about the military? You know what?
The stupidity is unmatched. Unmatched. This is the guy that she's saying doesn't know anything about the military. Does he look like he doesn't know anything about the military to you? This woman literally had to do no research, came out here and is just exposing the idiocy for what it is. And she said he clearly knows nothing about the military. She clearly hasn't done a lick of research. The man has a bachelor's from Princeton, a master's from Harvard, 2 Bronze Stars. Here's what qualifies you for a Bronze Star. The individual must demonstrate heroic or meritorious achievement or service while serving in a combat theater. The man was a major in the National Guard, and he served in Iraq and Afghanistan, both.
But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
The View, once the crown jewel of daytime television, has met its spectacular and scandalous end. With over 30 defamation lawsuits piling up, the show's legacy has been reduced to a cautionary tale of unchecked celebrity privilege and reckless accusations. While Whoopi Goldberg's controversial remarks are at the center of the fallout, she isn't the only one embroiled in the chaos. From political figures to pop culture icons, an ever-expanding roster of plaintiffs has emerged, each adding another layer to the show's collapse. Among the many faces in this legal whirlwind is Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, who had a bone to pick with The View. Goldberg and her co-hosts had repeatedly dissected Markle's personal life, questioning her intentions and even implying she had fabricated her struggles with mental health. The Duchess, known for defending her public image with vigor, filed her own defamation suit, accusing the show of spreading lies and damaging her reputation globally.
Hey, everybody used to like Trump. Like the show. You ever seen like videos of Trump on The View with Barbara Walters back when they liked him? You ever seen that?
Yes, but I can't remember what you're referring to.
You should see it because it's bonkers. This is it. Watch this. This is bonkers. Go full screen. This is literally bonkers.
Real estate mogul and a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
My friend.
My friend. Watch this. Just watch this. This is nuts. We're in an alternative universe. Okay? Because this is not that long ago.
Go standing O.
Bro, watch this. Just watch how this goes. Watch this. So she's a Republican. That's easy.
Yep.
But everybody else.
Joy can't wait to get a hug in.
Yeah, everyone's hugging. Look at this. Look at this. Kisses, hugs, kisses to Whoopi. Everybody hugs and kisses. Even Joy Behar hugs and kisses.
Even Joy Behar hugs and kisses.
See? Now watch this.
So I'm going to take you at your word that you have not decided yet when you're going to run, but you're thinking about it, and you've expressed some of your views, which are controversial and in many ways, but not to her.
Her legal team argued that the unfounded claims had caused irreparable harm to her mental well-being and philanthropic efforts, positioning her as yet another formidable adversary in Goldberg's growing list of enemies. Adding to the storm was Chris Pratt, the Hollywood superstar who found himself targeted by the show for his religious beliefs and alleged political affiliations. Goldberg had publicly criticized Pratt, calling him a symbol of everything wrong with Hollywood's hypocrisy, implying he was hiding behind his Christian faith while secretly endorsing controversial ideologies. Pratt, typically known for staying silent in the face of controversy, decided this was one attack too many. His lawsuit not only demanded reparations but also aimed to expose The View's pattern of vilifying celebrities without evidence. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift, one of the most powerful figures in the music industry, also joined the legal offensive. The co-hosts of The View had insinuated that Swift manipulated her romantic relationships to fuel her music career, labeling her calculated and deceptive. Swift, who had faced years of similar accusations from tabloids, decided she'd had enough. Armed with her legal team and a fiercely loyal fanbase, the pop superstar launched a lawsuit aimed at holding the show accountable for its baseless remarks, stating that their comments perpetuated harmful stereotypes about women in power. Even Mark Cuban, billionaire entrepreneur and star of Shark Tank, found himself in the crossfire. After Goldberg accused him of unethical business practices and manipulating markets for personal gain, Cuban responded with a scathing statement and legal action. His lawsuit was particularly damaging, as it included detailed evidence of The View's lack of research and failure to verify claims before airing them. Cuban's involvement further spotlighted the recklessness that had become synonymous with the show. But perhaps the most surprising addition to this saga was Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul and former ally of Goldberg. While Winfrey initially refrained from commenting on the growing controversy, a segment from The View criticizing her philanthropic efforts as performative prompted her to break her silence. Winfrey released a statement condemning the show for its increasingly toxic rhetoric, and while she didn't pursue legal action, her public disapproval was a nail in the coffin for the show's reputation. With this growing list of adversaries...
On bakery?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
What?
So
She ate
Staten Island
everything.
Bakery, their boiler went down, and she placed an order of cupcakes for her birthday. And they
So,
couldn't
hold
do
on,
the
hold on,
order.
hold on. I can't imagine yet how this would go bad. Okay, go ahead.
So she places this order. They say, we can't promise you that we can do this because our boiler is down. So we can't fulfill this order. And so then the next day, the boiler is back up. She has someone else call the same bakery, and they get the order in because now the boiler's up. She claims the reason why they didn't take her order is because they didn't like her politics. And so she says this on The View. So then the bakery has a press conference where they say, we've been in business for 150 years. This is not what happened at all. We don't discriminate against anybody regardless of anything. We just had a problem with our boiler. And she's singling out a family-run business. And then there's a line around the block for the bakery.
With his massive following and his history of unapologetic responses,
The View became the epicenter of a media and legal storm. Advertisers abandoned ship, unwilling to risk association with such a polarizing brand. Lawsuits continued to mount, each one more damaging than the last. The show's producers tried to contain the damage, but it was clear that the weight of these scandals was too much to bear. As Goldberg and her co-hosts faced public scrutiny, their once loyal audience began to dwindle, and the network executives were left with no choice but to cancel the show. The fall of The View is more than just a story about lawsuits and controversy. It's a tale of how arrogance and irresponsibility can dismantle even the most iconic platforms. Whoopi Goldberg, along with her co-hosts, may have thought they were untouchable, but this series of legal and reputational blows has proven otherwise. From Elon Musk and Taylor Swift to Oprah Winfrey and Meghan Markle.
They did what they did. They felt that's what they needed to do, and I got to stand behind them.
Yeah.
You know, and I stand behind her no, not or not, because if I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to, I have to support. Doesn't mean I'm particularly interested in what I won't be watching.
The list of those wronged by the show reads like a who's who of modern pop culture. In the end, The View became a victim of its own hubris, leaving behind a legacy of what not to do in the age of accountability.